France marked the 10-year anniversary of the November 13th attacks in Paris that killed nearly 130 people and left more than 400 wounded. The coordinated terrorist assault saw armed terrorists target restaurants, bars, the Bataclan Music Hall and the Stade de France Arena in the French capital, in the worst attack on French soil since World War II. The night reshaped France's sense of safety and purpose, hardening security measures that ensue a decade on.
Then, at the moment of the explosion, there was a person who got injured outside the stadium. We brought them in, and I was the one who took care of this individual. I laid them down on the ground. They had bolts in their leg from the blast, and then I looked at my hand. There was blood. I didn't have gloves, and bits of flesh from the suicide bomber in my hand.
Parisians are marking the anniversary of the attack with tributes led by President Emmanuel Macron and Paris Mayor Anne Hidalgo at each attack site. Parents, partners and friends of victims will stand closest to the plaques. For each minute of silence, Parisians are leaving candles, flowers and notes at the foot of the statue of national symbol Marianne and are following the ceremonies on a giant screen. City officials have asked the public to keep gatherings calm and give families space at the memorials. On the eve of the anniversary, the statue and surrounding buildings were lit in blue, white and red, and dozens gathered for a nighttime vigil, candles at their feet. The iconic Eiffel Tower also lit up to commemorate the victims of the Paris attacks. Associated Press reporter recounts this moment when Islamic State group members targeted Stade de France.
So I was reporting on the France-Germany game, and after about 20 minutes I heard a bang. I didn't really think anything of it at that point because I've been to a lot of matches before and heard all sorts of noises and firecrackers, bangs. So I thought that was what this sound was. But the second bang a few minutes later was much clearer, much louder. And I remember the France defender, Patrice Evra, who's playing on the left, stopped and looked like this. And you could see that he was thinking, what was that? At that point, I realized something was potentially happening, didn't know what it was. But at half time, people were starting to wonder what was happening. Then at full time, the match continued. Then at full time, people started coming onto the field. They're gathering on the field. But it was very calm. People were leaving in a disciplined way. There was no sense of panic.